Welcome back to my channel. I have taken this question from IGCSE past papers, and in this question we have to draw the cubic graph. You can see there is a cubic equation in front of you. This is the cubic equation and we have to draw a cubic graph. So first of all, we have to find the values of y for these values of x, for -1, 1.5 and 3. So it's very easy. You just need to substitute these values over here at the place of x and you will find the corresponding values of y. So when I will substitute -1 in my equation, like this, so what will I get? -1 cube is -1, -3, -1 square is +1 plus 3. So -1 -3 +3. So we have -4 +3 and the output is -1. So you can see when I substituted the value of x -1, I got -1 as an output, that is equal to y. Okay, for you can use calculators even for this. Now for 1.5 you can use your calculators. Your answer would be -0.375, -0.375, and for 3 you will get 3. So these are the values of y, part number A. Now in part number B, what you have to do, you have to draw the graph for a cubic function from -1 till 3 for x-axis, -1 till 3. So we have the table in front of us. You just need to plot the points. So let's plot the points. For x -1 we have y -1. So let's go to the graph paper. For -1 we have -1. So it would be over here. You can represent the point with the help of dot or a cross. So for -1 we have -1. And next is -0.5. X is -0.5 and y is 2.125. X is -0.5 and y is 2.125. So you can see that this is 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4 and 2.5. So our value is basically 2.125. It would be near to 2.1. So I will put a cross over here. It would be over here, 2.125, between 1 and 2 and near to 2.1. Okay, next point, let me draw it with blue. Next point we have 0. For 0 we have y is equal to 3. So it would be here. Then for 0.5 we have 2.375, 2.2, 2.3 and 2.4. So it would be between 2.3 and 4 and more closer to 2.4. So this would be the fourth block, 2.375. And next is for 1 we have 1. Then 1.5, for 1.5 we have -0.375. Okay, so So this would be 0.375. It is between 0.4, 0.3 and 0.4. So let me do it again. 0.375. Now for 2 we have -1. Okay, then 2.5 minus 0.125, and for 3 we have 3. So we are done with our points. Let's draw the curve. I can do a little bit better from this side. Now it's fine. Okay, in the last part you have to draw a suitable line on the grid, and then you have to solve this equation. Basically you have to solve it graphically. So whenever we are asked to solve an equation like this, what are we supposed to do? You have to go to your original equation, that is this one, and you have to try to make one side of the equation same in both of these equations. You have to make one side of the equation same. So now look, here we have x cube minus 3x square plus 3. Here we have x cube minus 3x square, but we do not have plus 3. Instead of 3 we have x plus 1 written over here. So we need to make this side same. So it's very easy. X cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. And I want to write here 3 instead of x plus 1. So what can I do? I will subtract 1 on both sides. I will subtract 1 on both sides of the equation. So what will I get? -1 and 0 minus 1. So I will get x cube minus 3x square plus x is equal to -1. Now I have to remove this x from the left hand side as well. Basically I want to write 3 here. So in order to remove this x, I can also subtract x from both sides. So when I will subtract it, I will get x cube minus 3x square is equal to -1 minus x. Now I need 3 to the left hand side. Basically I need 3 here, plus 3. So in order to get 3, I will just add 3 on both sides. So you can see now the left hand side of this equation is exactly same as the right hand side of this equation, x cube minus 3x square plus 3. So whenever you have this type of question, you have to make one side of the equation exactly same. And now look, on the other side we have y here, and here we have 2 minus x. So it means if x cube minus 3x square plus 3 is equal to y here, and x cube minus 3x square plus 3 is equal to 2 minus x here, so it means y is equal to 2 minus x. So from here we can find another equation. Now we will draw the graph of y is equal to 2 minus x on our grid, and we will find the point of intersection of the cubic graph and the linear graph. So let's draw the graph of y is equal to 2 minus x. So in order to draw the graph, you can also draw a table. Take the values of x of your own wish. You can take 0, 1 and 2 and find the corresponding values of y for this equation. So that 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 minus 2 is 0. So for 0 we have 2. For 0 we have 2. For 1 we have 1. That is exactly this point, this blue point that I have already drawn. And for 2 we have 0. Now we just need to draw a straight line, because we know that the linear equation always have a straight line graph. Basically these three values of x are representing the points of intersection of the cubic graph and the linear graph. So you need to find the values of x coordinate of these points of intersections. So let's find the x coordinates of the points of intersection. So this is 1, you can clearly see it, so we can write 1 here. If you look at the first one, it is exactly 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Two small blocks are representing 0.1 units. Then again two small blocks, we have 0.2, then 0.3, so and then 0.4. So here we have minus 0.40, and we have one more left, the last one. The last one we have is exactly 2.4, you can see. So